What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cosmic Wonder. Last night, Marvel Studios teased us with a little clip from the Fantastic Four First Steps. And the way that they did this is actually pretty clever marketing. There's more to it there than most people think. And they only released this on Twitter/X, so you might have missed it, but don't worry, we're going to break down all you need to know. On top of that, we have a new report about the new Fantastic Four full official trailer, when to expect it, and what to expect to see when Marvel Studios finally releases the trailer. So, some big Fantastic Four news to dive into today. If you haven't seen the newly released clip, here it is.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, it's super short, but it has a lot of meaning, including how Marvel Studios decided to release this. On Twitter/X, every Sunday since the official teaser trailer released, Marvel Studios has shown a clip of the Fantastic Four teaser trailer of Reed Richards saying, "We make a point to do family dinner every week."
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
Every Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what, we're all here. And they post this at 7 p.m. each week, 7 p.m. Eastern time, that is. However, yesterday, Sunday, the day they always post at 7 p.m., they did not post at 7 p.m. They posted at 7:44 p.m., sticking with that 4 theme, and they posted this clip of Johnny saying, "You're late for dinner," because they were late to post as well. And some people could argue, well, they were late, so they chose this clip to post. However, Marvel does everything very intentionally with their marketing. They meant to release this new clip, and they meant to be late with it because the clip says you're late. Now, the clip itself is referring to dinner, but there's kind of two different conversations going on here in this clip. Johnny says you're late, and Sue right away is taken aback, so is Reed, and she asks, "What do you mean?" And since the Fantastic Four meet every Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what, they're never late, Johnny is really taken aback and he says, "What do you mean? What do I mean? You're late for dinner." In which Sue replies with, right away, "Yes, we are." Basically trying to say, yes, that is what we are both talking about right now. We're both talking about dinner. However, that is not what Sue thought they were talking about. In this moment right here, when Johnny said, "You're late," Sue thought her brother Johnny was specifically talking to her and saying that she is late, meaning that she is pregnant, meaning it hasn't been that time of the month for her yet because she's pregnant. In the footage of the Fantastic Four First Steps that was shown to the fans at CinemaCon, we learned that Sue Storm is indeed going to be pregnant in the Fantastic Four First Steps, and she is also going to have her child, Franklin Richards. And when we got that leaked concept art of the Fantastic Four, we did see several leaked scenes that had Franklin Richards in the scenes. Now, in most scenes, he was just a baby, which makes sense, considering that she is going to be pregnant in the movie and then have the baby. Without there being a significant time jump forward, Franklin should remain a baby in the Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful Marvel characters that we have ever seen throughout history. And I do think there will be somewhat of a time jump at some point in time, because I'm pretty sure Franklin Richards, with his ability to create universes, will play a pretty decent sized role in restoring the multiverse after it is completely destroyed and we get Battleworld. However, I think that gap, that time jump, might come in Avengers Secret Wars on Battleworld. And not to mention, we are going to start to get more information about the movie when the full official trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps gets released. And thanks to a new report, we have a pretty decent idea about when to expect that full official trailer and what to expect when we see it as well. According to industry insider Daniel Richmond, who has an incredibly great track record when it comes to trailer releases, he says that we should expect the Fantastic Four First Steps trailer very soon. And he specifically says that it is going to be attached to the Thunderbolts when the film premieres in theaters, which makes total sense. A big Marvel movie is coming out. They want to advertise their next Marvel movie to Marvel and cinema fans who are going to see the Thunderbolts. Just a little, hey, heads up, the Fantastic Four is coming up next. And it's coming out 2 months after the Thunderbolts, not long after it. And Daniel Richmond did give us a little bit of info on what to expect to see in the new official trailer. To his Patreon, he posted this: "A new Fantastic Four First Steps trailer is on the way. It shows Reed using his powers, which is something that we can't believe we didn't see originally. We saw everyone's powers of the Fantastic Four but Reed Richards. We assume it's because most of the CGI wasn't complete yet. Most of the editing for it wasn't complete yet. And I think his powers were one of the powers that fans were really kind of anticipating to see. They really wanted to see how they looked on screen, but we didn't get it. But according to Daniel RPK, we are going to see his powers in the next trailer. So he says it shows Reed using his powers, the female Silver Surfer, and the trailer will confirm that Sue is pregnant, much like the footage that was shown at CinemaCon did. He also said Johnny says his sister is going to be the best mom and teases Reed with, "You're not prepared for what's coming." And this really does have a double meaning here. One, he probably isn't prepared to be a dad because you always hear the saying, no one's prepared to be a parent until it actually happens. So yes, he is talking about the arrival of his son, Franklin Richards, but he's also talking about the arrival of Galactus. And one thing that fans really want to see is Ralph Ineson as Galactus. Now, they recently did confirm that they did practical shooting for Galactus. It's not all CGI. In fact, Matt Shackman made it a point to have several Galactus suits built for Ralph Ineson to play him so they actually capture his face. So it is going to be his face talking, his voice, and that's what fans really want to see / hear. They want to hear how he sounds, but we all also want to see how he truly looks because everyone is still kind of nervous after the Fantastic Four, The Rise of the Silver Surfer, where Galactus was turned into a cloud. Now, we've already seen Galactus on Earth. He is not a cloud. He looks very comic accurate, at least what we've seen so far does, but it was just a little tease of the back of his helmet. Fans are hoping to see a full look of Galactus, and we might get that in this official trailer. Marvel does tend to kind of shy away from the villains of movies in the teaser trailers and then reveal a lot more about them in the full trailers. So I would expect another look at Galactus showing us his face, especially because Daniel Richman ended his report by stating the runtime for the trailer is around 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is about a minute longer than the teaser trailer. The teaser trailer comes in at 1 minute and 38 seconds. And again, this is because Marvel Studios usually dives a bit more into the plot with the full trailers. The teasers are exactly that, a tease of what is to come. Then the full trailer shows us what the movie is really about, including the villain. Now, although Daniel Richman did not give us a specific release date for the trailer, it's expected to come either the week of April 21st, so next week, and Marvel Studios has dropped trailers on Easter before, so that is very much a possibility, especially with the scene in the Fantastic Four teaser that we've already seen that shows them having dinner every Sunday at 7. They might play off Easter Sunday to release the full trailer, but it also could come very early in the week of April 28th. Since the Thunderbolts releases May 2nd, the trailers will want to be out before that date so they can be in the theaters to play before the Thunderbolts when that releases. So it looks like we can expect the trailer as early as next week, which does line up with when Marvel Studios does release their official trailers a few months before the film actually releases. So a lot of new Fantastic Four info is about to come our way via the official trailer. In the meantime, I'm sure Marvel will continue to tease us a little bit with these little short clips that we got yesterday as well. So go ahead and let us know how excited you are for the Fantastic Four full official trailer in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on a single Marvel news, leaks, or rumors video. And you can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.